Just heard the bell ring, classes in session. Just heard the bell ring, classes in session. Just heard the bell ring, classes in session. I'm and B Dot about to teach you all a lesson. Ain't no telling what we gon' do. So eyes front, pay attention. This is homeroom.
What's up, classmates? I'm your boy Bryce.
Boy, Nam.
And we are welcoming back a familiar face, only this time she's here to stay.
Yay! I'm Marquise, you guys.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all remember, but it was what our
Valentine's Day.
Yes, when we played the Deal Breaker and just had a wonderful time.
Great.
One of my favorite episodes.
I know. That was a good day.
That was good.
That was a very good day.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, she is. She will be joining us for Homeroom.
Yeah.
She'll be part of the podcast. So, big thanks for just joining the team, being a part of this, and we're just really excited for the future. You know.
Yes,
Definitely dope.
I'm so excited to be here. I want to thank y'all so much for believing in me.
Oh my
I feel
gosh.
so important. But no,
I'm
I'm
gonna deal with
excited.
both of y'all.
It's gonna be a great class.
It's gonna be a great class. Great
Yes.
class. All that. So, should we just start? Get straight to it?
Yes, right.
Yeah. First subject we got math class.
Good old math class, man. So we haven't done this in a while.
No,
But
we
we're gonna do the number today, right? Or what's your magic number?
Magic number.
Magic number. So I think we each have two.
We got two. Everyone got
Two.
two.
Yeah, I got
Not the number two, but we each have.
Yeah, two numbers.
Yeah. There we go. My first one is going to be 2,974.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Stephen Curry. That was the number of threes that set the record. And now I think he's even past 3,000.
Yes.
But Ray Allen was number one at 2,973. Steph hit. Was it his second or third? It was
It was the second
three-pointer
one.
in
It was the
New
second
York
one,
against
yeah.
the Knicks. Thankfully, he didn't do it against my Pacers.
Yes, it was almost that day.
Thankfully, he almost did. I almost bought a ticket just to see it. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been very
So
disappointed.
sad.
Great shooter of all time.
Greatest shooter of all time. It's not even close. But yeah. So that's my first number. My second number is 0. And it's actually significant for both of us, because and I even got one of my coworkers at the hospital to do it with me.
Oh, okay.
We said, in light of just being, just even better with our finances,
Okay.
we're not gonna buy any shoes. Zero sneakers.
Just sneakers. And we just feel like we got so many that just don't get worn.
For the whole year?
For a whole year.
Is that like sacrilegious?
I've not done before.
Oh my.
But it's gonna be our first time doing it together. So.
Well, I'm gonna pray for y'all. I'm gonna keep. I believe in you.
Yes,
I
thank you.
believe in you.
Thank you,
I think.
Thank you.
All right, bet. It's all good. Hey, don't put your faith in nobody who got it, right?
Love a challenge.
Look,
But
I'm not nobody to judge.
Now, here's the thing. There's no punishment yet. Like, we haven't said, what happens if you fold and buy, sneak and buy some sneakers or whatever. 'Cause I can sneak and buy some.
Sneak and buy some.
That's a good
I
one.
can sneak some sneakers.
No pun like
Sneak.
Right? Who was there? I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
So, quick.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my
People
bad.
rubbing up against these shoes.
This
shoes
is
you got
last
on,
year.
man?
You gonna scuff
What
them
shoes you
up?
got on?
Man, if you
Oh.
don't quit rubbing on my shoes, dog,
Merry
y'all know
Christmas.
the vibe. Y'all know the vibe.
Yeah.
You
That's.
keep on trying to scuff
I
them.
didn't mean to.
So what's the
scuffing me
goal
like,
of not buying any shoes?
I mean, honestly, it's just.
It's just to save money, just to.
To me, it's not even about saving. I mean, it is about saving money, like just but to me, like it's just I just want to appreciate the ones I have in the closet. Like even we'll get to them, but like even ones I got right now, this is my first time even wearing them. I had them for almost a year. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I don't keep buying more and then not wearing them, so
And then also,
it's just time to.
it's almost, in a sense, it's a fast.
Yeah.
You're fast. You're
That's
fasting.
deep.
In a
Mhm.
sense,
Yeah.
you're doing something that you're not doing something that you're used to doing or whatever, and you're doing it for the sake of building self-discipline. You
Yes.
fast from food when you fast from music.
That's what I
when you
need to
from
fast
whatever.
for, Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
You're building up. You're building up. I don't know. To me, it's basically me saying I have
Self-control.
control over
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Even though I
Okay.
wanted to do this, I have self-control enough to say no
Okay.
Yeah.
and not do it, even though I could.
Yeah. I like that. That's really good.
You
So-
want a punishment? I hate.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
really.
I mean,
Not
yeah,
really.
yeah, that's like my mom. You want a punishment?
Okay,
What's your punishment gonna be?
triggering. Oh
Not
my
really.
You want the
gosh.
belt?
A consequence? Is that a better word? Is that
What's
something
up? You got something that we should do if we don't hold
Okay,
hold it down?
so I think it could go one or two ways. If you want one that's just kind of fun,
Okay.
you
you can do, if somebody buys the tennis shoes, you have to buy the same pair of tennis shoes for another person. Or whatever shoes that they want. So you buying twice the shoes.
We're not doing whatever shoe they want.
Oh, no.
No, okay.
I like that, though.
But
I like that because that really not make you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoes be a lot.
The only way I see myself doing it is if I want a new pair of running shoes. So I can get you a pair of running shoes if you want.
Let's
I'm
not talk about it
screaming.
because we're talking about football.
Okay.
Okay.
You got today.
Running
tomorrow.
shoes can last.
They can.
I got running shoes for Christmas last year, and they still run.
I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever really bought a shoe dedicated to running, except like maybe track or something.
You got it today or tomorrow.
Okay, that's okay.
So just buy
All right, I got you.
Okay.
Well, let's get to my magic number. First off, my magic number is 37 because that is the age of the
GOAT.
greatest player of our generation,
Goat.
Oh, God.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That's my shoe. But LeBron, from Ohio, love LeBron so much. It's just been so big to me. But actually, it's his birthday. Ain't no time to be hating, okay? But LeBron, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Goat.
Happy birthday, King. And and then my other number is 5, which is a great number. But with that said, number 5 because CDC now. Damn, hey, y'all cannot see, but I keep kicking his leg. Sorry. Sorry. Number 5. That's why you don't sit next to me, man. But number 5 is the number because the CDC says you only need 5 days of quarantine if you're vaccinated now. If you have COVID, I will leave that.
I don't know how I feel. Is that 5 days after the test? 5 days after you feel like you don't have any symptoms?
I think that's 5 days once it's confirmed, and then you just take a 5-day quarantine. I don't know.
What?
But
Really?
yeah.
So wait, you're saying I just tested positive for COVID, and now I just gotta wait 5 days.
And then
You
on
just
the
gotta-
6th
yes.
day, you rise from the dead.
You rise from the dead.
Wow. It's crazy out here.
Actually, us coming up here, you see we in a different spot today. But before we got up there, we had to have a lady unlock the door for us, and she just told us she tested positive for COVID too.
Now she greeting people with it.
So she only got 5 days and she ready to go. As long as she's vaccinated.
No, but this was killing me though. She said she tested positive for COVID today.
Yes.
Right?
Today when she opened the door.
Listen.
Like bing bong,
Listen.
COVID.
Bing bong.
Bing
Like-
bong.
And here's let me give you the details. There's so much wrong with this situation.
Oh my God.
Today's Thursday. She said, first of all, she had on work clothes.
She might just got it while she's at work.
Damn.
Okay, right? She said she took 4 negative tests 4 days prior and it was all negative. How?
And
How
then
was you
test
swabbing?
On the 5th day.
You gonna like this? You gonna swab like this?
She was
Getting
getting.
real.
You gotta get some
touch
brain
that
matter,
brain.
okay? Get some brain
Well,
matter.
some places, like one of the places I went to last week at my church, they swab orally.
Okay, like the gun. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of bacteria, so that probably helps.
I didn't know. I ain't a doctor. Shit, I wasn't trying to touch my eyeballs no more.
Yeah,
So I was like, thank you. Thank you.
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go with my numbers then. Since, we talking about swabs and things, my number is 3
Okay.
because we are now in the 3rd year of dealing with COVID.
Yes.
3rd year.
It doesn't seem like it.
It doesn't,
They
but
about to graduate.
okay.
Oh my
Kobe, you are good with these today. You are so good.
Okay.
We are in the junior year
Junior.
of COVID, and it's crazy. Like, I guess technically, I can't count 2019 really. It probably existed in 2019.
Yes, because I remember a lot of celebrities talking about they had a flu that they were on that was not familiar to them. Like I remember Meek Mill saying that he had it. Like, and they were talking about 2019, like right before. So
Yeah,
bet
and I
it was.
remember I got sick at like the beginning of December in 2019, but I was living in DR at the time. So I thought maybe I had some little island thing going on, whatever. So, but I remember when I came back.
So you saying you brought it to America?
Oh shoot! Dang it!
Dun, dun, dun.
Not on patient zero. My bad, y'all. Dang.
Hey, okay. Miss
No,
G.
I didn't even know.
You
Oh
are
my
exiled.
God. No, because my boss. Then I'm not patient zero then, because my boss, he had an assignment in Puerto Rico, and he was sick, and he came back and he was going crazy. I said, "Don't come near me because I'm gonna get sick." 2 days later, I was sick.
Oh, okay.
So it started in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
COVID
Okay.
started in Puerto Rico.
All right,
I'm
thank
trying
you.
to tell
That's the world been trying to figure it out. We got some Homeroom podcast, baby.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Puerto
so
Rico.
number 3, and then my second number is 70. So 70 is for the number of years that Ghislaine Maxwell is facing. She is the co-conspirator of Jeffrey Epstein for sex trafficking and sexual abuse of a minor and all types of stuff. So she has been convicted and is facing up to 70 years. So
Did you watch the documentary on Netflix?
I watched all of them.
All of them?
I watched all. I think it's 2 on Netflix, and I think it's something on YouTube. I be going in the wormhole. So yeah, I definitely watched it. And yeah, that lady, well, I mean, 70 years is kind of the rest of her life, but
Not kind of.
it is the rest of her life. But you know, like, this is what I don't get about prison and jail time, because it be contingencies on stuff. So they say 70 years, but it really be like 30 with good behavior, or like 20, and then the rest is probation and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just want to see if she really gonna be in jail like that.
I don't
You
know.
on the wormhole. You like to watch like serial killer documentaries too?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Me too.
Snapped is my favorite show. When Cardi B put that in a song, I said I knew I liked her for some
You ever watch
reason.
Very Scary People? It's on HLN.
H-O-N.
HLN.
I was about to say that's like a Puerto
Like
Rico
forensic
network.
audit.
Oh my god.
No, I haven't seen that. I haven't
Like
seen
Very
that.
Scary People. Yeah, like like the nice stuff.
I don't like the scary stuff.
Yeah, I like to watch I like to watch the old killer stuff.
Yeah.
Like the people from like the 70s and 80s,
Yeah.
the serial killers and stuff like that. Yeah, I like
Back
to
then it
watch
was
that.
like, unfortunately, it was like really.
Oh
It was, because there was no DNA, there was no
All of that.
like it was really, they didn't care.
I don't even
They
wanna-
really didn't.
it
It
was
was
dating
super
popular.
easy.
I ain't wanna
For
talk
sure.
about it.
was
People
dating
was like
popular.
growing up want to be serial
No,
killers.
for real.
So yeah, so that's our numbers.
Our numbers.
Tell us
Thank
what
you.
y'all magic numbers are in the comments. Let us know why.
Yep.
Yeah.
And with that, we will go to our next subject, which is mental health.
So yes, mental health. Especially during this time, I feel like there's already a stigma towards mental health. I think we're kind of breaking it. At least our generation
I think
is
we are.
breaking it
For
for
sure.
sure. Especially in the Black community, but it's still a topic that some people try to avoid, but it's also a topic that we really need to talk about. And today we want to focus in on a condition that's is specific to this time of year.
Yeah.
Some people know it as seasonal depression. I think the official name is seasonal affective disorder.
Sad.
Yes, which is crazy that's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it was.
I think when they put it together, they was probably like, got it.
Oh wow!
So it's like I don't know if it was intentional or not, but
Not Nobby just joining us.
You know, and not that I'm smiling. Oh, that's good.
go ahead.
Can't help
Hey,
it.
nah, welcome. But yeah, seasonal affective disorder. And it's a form of depression, according to psychiatryonline.org. It's a form of depression that follows the seasons, right? Usually it starts in the fall, maybe early winter if some people are lucky. And then it usually leaves about springtime, and sometimes it doesn't even leave until summer.
Yes. So yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that there's different ones.
And so you got symptoms like fatigue, just like a drop in energy level,
Oversleeping.
lethargy, oversleeping, just not wanting to do anything, irritability.
Oh,
just,
for sure.
and even like, I feel like people will get more sensitive to things like social rejection or things not going their way because that's kind of just how their mood is right now, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you like to.
Yeah,
Explain that a little bit.
I don't want to say suffer, it's such a strong word, but I actually deal with this every year. And I remember, like, I didn't really know what it was until late high school, maybe a part of college. And I remember talking to my mom one day, and I was just like, it was the winter time, and I was telling her, I was just like, I can't get out of the bed, like, I don't feel like doing anything, and if you know me, that's kind of not really abnormal because I don't ever want to do nothing. But at this point, I was like, no, this is different. Like, I physically can't even pick myself up to do anything. And I remember her telling me, she was like, you might have seasonal affective disorder. And for me, I never really became aware of a lot of mental health issues until college, and specifically junior year when I became an RA.
Okay.
But it was more so to help the students,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
for ourselves.
Yes.
And even then, seasonal affective disorder on the list of things to
Right.
look out for
Okay.
was not one of them.
Yes.
So I remember her telling me about it, and I was just like, what does that mean? And she was like, you might have an emotional attachment to light and things of that nature. And now that it's wintertime, it's cold, it's gray, your mood is going down and things of that nature.
Melatonin's not producing.
Exactly. So I started to look more into it and started to see that it's actually a real thing and that a lot of people suffer from it. Some are affected in different ways, just like any other mental health issue. But for me, it's more so a sunlight thing for me. So I don't feel productive if there's no sun. Like literally, like today is pretty cool because it's a little bit of sunlight. It's still not making me want to, let's go. But compared to other days when it's like rainy or like when that first snow hit, something like that, I don't want to do anything. Like I really don't want to do anything. So even at work, I always I sit in front of my boss's office, and all of the managers sit in the big offices with the big bay windows and stuff. Everybody else is in the cubicles. And we were rearranging things, and I told my boss, I was like, please do not move me, because if you move me, I already don't be trying to work like it is. But if you move me, I'm really not gonna get anything done. So, and she didn't realize how much she would just see my head pop up every now and again. She was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just need to look out the window. I just need to look out the window and see the sunlight and see, even though I'm not breathing the air, it feels like
just even
freshness is coming in. So it's a real thing, and I feel bad for people who suffer super strongly, because it can almost be paralyzing in a sense. You literally cannot function. That's why people have different types of mood lights in their house and lamps and all types of. There's a lot that you can do to try to combat it. But now I hate lamps. I hate lights. I hate fluorescent lights.
It's artificial lights.
Yes, I hate artificial lights. So for me, I always have the windows open, blinds open, everything. So for me, natural sunlight is the best motivator for me. So when you don't have that, you be like, I guess we'll try again tomorrow.
Okay.
But I think we've kind of lucked up a little bit this winter because it hasn't been as cold. We haven't gotten snow yet, which is also concerning because global warming. But it's kind of which side of the coin are you gonna look at? So I think we've kind of lucked up a little bit thus far. But on the years where the snows have been really horrible, and especially now with quarantine too, I wonder if there's any studies on how quarantine adds to that when you're trapped, because at least you could kind of try to leave, walk around, get some fresh air, or go somewhere. Now, if you got to be inside and it's dark outside, just throw the whole day away.
I mean, especially imagine if you're quarantined in the basement. You know what I'm saying? That would just be terrible. Even I think that definitely just. That's why 2020 was just such a miserable time, because people were just locked up in their rooms, And I always do hate artificial light too, even at night. I just rather try to get the last stars, light or whatever. But
I'm watching the sun go down like this.
But shout out to your mom though, because that's not very common for other people to be some parents say oh, let's check. They be like, you better. Strong that thing out, you get it together, But your mom checking that out, that's definitely dope.
She's my mom. She's been in the medical field for ever, and I swear I'm I don't know how you have not become a doctor or anything. And she always has an answer. But I think as I got older, I think when I was little, she didn't take me seriously. I was definitely a hypochondriac as a kid. But as I got older, and I could actually tell the difference between different types of pain, different types of emotions. She could clearly hear me express how I was feeling.
Yes.
That's when she started, okay, let me break this down, what this is. Okay. So I definitely appreciate her for that, because I'd probably be walking around I don't know what's going on.
Breaking it down like a G. No pun intended.
People even leave they'll move. I know people who they were living here, and it got so bad that they moved to like California, Florida, and Texas to avoid seasons.
Yeah.
So that now that isn't even an issue for them anymore because
That's really good. I mean, I can imagine like it's nice like when you go to Nigeria, you don't gotta like when I went, I had to do the winter that year, so it was just super nice. Like I don't gotta face that. So, and I mean, I don't know if I have anything, but I mean, I don't think of anything, but just it was super nice just not having to worry about the cold. I think I'm just happy I didn't have to wear no coat. You know what I'm saying? So
the extra layers.
I can understand that for sure. So
it's definitely nice. Yeah, it's definitely nice.
Definitely important. So appreciate y'all both sharing that, and then like we just hope that people find outlets for that seasonal depression, speak to somebody, and just get some help. Yeah. So, yeah.
We'll have some links for mental health and any type of help that you may need down below.
Yep. Yeah. With that, I'm hungry. Let's eat. Let's eat.
Amen.
All right, so we're about to start lunch. Bryce, you already busted food a long time ago.
Okay, I was trying to wait. Yeah.
So what we eating today?
California burger.
Okay.
California.
Listen. Marquise, she got a little video on her little channel about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you stay tuned.
That video.
Yes, but I think we all got like bacon burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon cheeseburger.
The double.
The double. Child, they done made me eat a double. I ain't gonna finish this.
You said daddy said I got a double.
My daddy said I gotta have a double. And I got mac and cheese bites.
Yes.
I tried to get a corn dog, but they was out. Mm-hmm. And for those that do not know, there are now 2 locations.
Oh, yeah.
One, the one on 16th Street, the original. Mm-hmm. And then there is now one in Castleton right in front of the mall. On the street side. Is
there anyone specifically you're trying to tell that to who may have not known that?
Well, to my fellow classmates over here. God bless their hearts and all their parts. They did an urban journey to get this. We was right down the street from the Castleton location. But it's all right. It's all right.
Yes, it is. So, in lunch today, we got a couple things we'll talk about. We'll talk about a little bit of music, but before we do, I want to talk about the future, where life is going. And I want to talk about NFTs. I don't know really much about NFTs. You don't know anything about NFTs really either. But we brought in the expert, Marquise G, to let us know a little bit about what is NFT, what is it, why is it, and how is it?
First of all, giving honor to God who's holding back all this saliva in my mouth. Trying not to smack for y'all. It is so hard. It is so hard. But okay, I'm just saying. But I am not an expert. I know un pequeño, okay, just a little bit. Un pequeño. Just a little bit. Now, I haven't really dove too deep into this. Really, any of the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, all that stuff. It's great if you can figure it out. I just can't figure it out. If somebody want to figure it out for me, I have the funds to fund it. Mm-hmm. I just can't sit there and figure it out all day. But NFTs are along the lines of Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. However, the main difference is that with Bitcoin, okay, so let me back up. NFT stands for non-fungible token. So what makes it different from cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is that word fungible. That means that it's not the same as anything else. So if you have cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, you can exchange it, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's like dollar for dollar type of deal. With NFTs, they're essentially one of a kind, unique, like trading cards back in the day, stuff like that. They're one of a kind, unique things. They're digital, of course, but the main hype of it is for people selling them for digital art. Excuse me, that was what the big deal of it came about from. But now that it's starting to become more popular and people are starting to figure it out for themselves, of course, people are doing all types of things with their NFTs. So I believe the guy from Twitter has an autographed tweet that he sold as an NFT. People are selling music, art. I believe Adidas is releasing a collection. Their newest collection will only be available as like an NFT in the metaverse. And it's just really scary to me because I don't understand how all these things exist digitally, but what does that do for me in the physical world? Is what I'm saying. So it sounds like we're creating a large me world. Y'all remember the me world from the Wii game? Mm-hmm. It sounds like we're like literally creating that to exist. Yeah. So I'm like, am I only gonna exist in this metaverse game world? Because say for instance, take the art route. I buy this piece of art that's digital.
Yes.
What does that do? Where do I put it? Like, and I'm not an art person, so I'm not gonna speak, but I'm pretty sure people collect it to like put it up or like store it for, money later, because art is worth a lot. People collect art for a lot of money, but I'm just like, what does then all of this do for me in the real world? That's my question of it all.
It's just like Aladdin. We're going to a whole new.
Okay, you better get up there. Climb it. Get up there.
But I mean, I was confused because like I've seen like a lot of people like Odell Beckham, his like Abby on like Instagram is that. I was just like, everyone just making like these little squiggly faces, and like more people I knew just making it. I just didn't know what it was, but I do like when something is moving, you try to stay here because you don't want to fall behind. But I don't get it yet. Like I don't see the purpose of it. Like I can't see myself. Will we get in trouble if we buy an NFT Jordan?
I can't wear it.
If it's available,
then we can't wear it, right?
Exactly. So it's because it's supposed to be digital. So that's I'm like, where is the line drawn? Because even with the art and the music, because apparently, if you get it, it's just like a link. So I'm like, what stops me from sharing this link, or you know what I mean, like, or anything like that, or even with music. Say if all these artists start selling their music through NFT, like what makes that different from me buying the album, or you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. I don't know if there's like some sort of exclusivity about it. If they're like, my biggest concern is one, where is the line drawn? Like what is not able to become an NFT, and then also what. Like, my concern is for the people buying the NFTs.
What's that?
What happened?
This man has a timer for how fast I eat my burger.
4 minutes? You ate that in 4 minutes?
Something still in there.
Maybe your digestive system should be an NFT. That's concerning.
I know. I'm sorry.
I know I got a toddler tummy, but
yeah, it's okay. You're doing good.
That's Goliath.
Yeah.
Good grief.
To be fair, he didn't have any fries.
Oh, what?
Okay. No.
Anyway.
I think if it's digital art, when you show it off, can I not just take a screenshot?
That's what we just said.
And now it is like
we don't know.
Yeah.
Or you
can. I mean,
I can screenshot Odell's. I have it right now. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
But somehow it's worth money right now.
Yeah, so I don't know how it works. Like when you sell it, like.
I think we just need to do some further research. We'll come back to it later on and see what it is.
I wonder if it's gonna be like Clubhouse. You know how Clubhouse was real big.
Yeah.
And then now it's like who's using Clubhouse. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna feel bad for it. Like, cause there's people spending like millions of dollars.
But people do. Like, you gotta be investors.
I think they'll be okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Just say So how much?
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so that was good. To learn a little bit about NFTs. Next thing I want to talk about real quick is like in the music industry, right? Mm-hmm. So as of late, it's certain times, there's always like one region of the United States, or a nation that is taking over rap, right? Mm-hmm. There's a time like Chicago had a rap, especially when Chief Keef was around. I think that there's a time like Atlanta, like Lil Baby, Gucci, Migos, especially like culture. And then like there's times when like the West Coast, T, Kendrick, and all that. I think currently though, we are in the time of like Detroit and Memphis, right? I would say so. Who do you see coming into 2022? Do you see it still going that way, or what do you think? Honestly, for me, right, because they're eating, so I'm gonna
I was trying to get.
I
was trying.
You know, sometimes you gotta chew then swallow.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Oh,
Over
Steps.
here, we taste food.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you. After I know what it tastes like, I can. Go ahead.
He said that first bite is all
It was
I
good.
need.
You know what we should do? We should look up unorthodox snacks and try them on the show.
What type of snacks?
Unorthodox.
Cool. We can do that next. No, not next one because we got a guest. But
Let's do.
oh, maybe. Yeah.
That'll be lit.
Let's do it. Okay. What was I gonna say? What were you talking about again?
Detroit.
Detroit. So I don't really Detroit rap not my favorite rap. If anything, I remember my favorite days like Detroit rap was like Doughboys Cash Out, which is the same. It's still the same type of rap that they're doing right now. Like you're seeing like a lot of people, even NBA players like Miles Bridges. You know, he's rapping. He's doing the same flow. So like it's interesting. Like a lot of people are definitely getting onto like we talk about 4-2 Doug. You know, so it's just they really, I think they got it right now, but it's not my favorite. But I think that if I had to pick, I don't really know. I'm trying to think like who's a new rapper, you know, who's putting out stuff.
And this is where I kind of feel old.
Oh, for sure. I felt old in 2000.
Because like I don't.
After 2 Chainz, y'all lost me.
Like,
Yes.
last thing I heard was True, and then it was
True that blacked out.
boy, but like I will. Cause to answer your question straight up, I'll say I don't know, but I think about the effect Memphis has had on the game, and even that Memphis is like kind of in the focal point right now. Sadly, because we just lost Dolph. Yeah. And so now you got people who, just like with Nipsey when he passed, I had been listening to Nipsey before, but Nipsey got really like, he has very much of a post-humorous, or his music, you know, like that's when people started listening to him after he passed away. Then they realized, oh, he was doing all this, he was doing that. And I feel like maybe some people are doing that with Dolph now, who maybe weren't listening to him before. I mean, Pooh Shiesty before, buddy.
I mean, as long as
caught that case,
as long as
listening to him,
Jesus.
and then Moneybag. So Memphis, you can definitely feel it. Memphis' effect, but I don't know if it's.
as long as you was in college, you was getting Dolph, you know, little college party going on. Okay,
that made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what's
get
crazy?
paid, yo.
Yeah.
Now, forgive me. Don't y'all come for me. I never knew what Young Dolph looked like.
Really?
Until he passed away.
Wow.
Like and from his voice, I just always assumed
Oh,
he
yeah.
was gonna be
Ain't
like
that-
some big dude.
Ain't that crazy how it always is like that?
Then when they kept saying Young Dolph died, and I kept saying, I said, well,
Where they gonna show a picture of him? Oh my
And then
god.
you've been looking at him the whole time.
The whole time.
Who's another artist like that? You just
Moray.
right? Okay.
I did not think he was gonna be big body.
I think
I thought he was gonna be kind of skinny with dreads.
I don't think I
You know Moray?
no. I mean I know who it is.
You know
Probably
what
could,
he look like, right?
Yes,
Big body.
Yeah, but I think like maybe like Pop Smoke, like this thing like before you saw him.
He's one that like I wouldn't have thought he looked like that, but
Yes.
when I saw him, I'm like,
That's what I said.
That
Yes,
one
that one
didn't
makes
shock
sense.
me,
Like
though.
once I saw him, I'm like okay, but there's somebody like there gotta be somebody else.
Moray
Like
did not make sense to me.
you know who really? Sam Smith. I was like until I heard it. Like stay with me. But now when I hear him, when I see him now, it makes sense. But like when I heard that, for like I thought he was black.
No, I'm trying to think of someone who, like you
I
listened
don't
to him and then
know.
you saw him, you like, whoa.
I'm trying to think of somebody really good.
honestly, I didn't think SZA would sound like she does. SZA kind of gives me like Macy Gray vibes. Like I feel like I would give like a more raspy, like
Summer Walker is a
Summer Walker
huge
does not
one for
look
me.
like-
Summer Walker does not look. Yes.
she's almost like a Pop Smoke. Like
Yeah.
I can see it, but I
Okay.
can't at the same time.
Because the first time I heard her was like Girls Need Love. So I just thought it was like a nice little innocent R&B girl, you know. And I see something like. I thought,
Like,
no.
you sure?
All right, I said tag everywhere.
They
So
got go singers now.
I was like, okay. This ain't the music I came up on.
Oh my
At all.
gosh.
But I don't know who it is gonna be, but I think it's gonna be based on like whatever else is around. So like like TikTok, people love people are really making their music so they can get on like Reels, TikToks, things like that. So like whoever's making music that will attract that. Actually, I do know who it's gonna be. It's gonna be Nigeria. They're gonna have the best.
Oh Lord.
Hey, I got some
Do you think
I
it's
got some
harder? It's
TikTok
easier or
bangers.
harder to cross over now?
Oh, I think it's easier. You know what I mean? Just having touch social media. Like, I don't know if it was the number one song this year, but I think maybe Essence was like it's probably up there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
up there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Good.
I think
Great.
people definitely wanna, tap into
They want to get down.
Yeah, so I don't know. But I think I don't know. I think it is easier, way easier though now. Like, people wanna be different, so they're gonna do whatever they can.
I just want to. I don't know. Like, music is so weird for me because I've never been like a. I take that back. I love 2 Chainz. Okay, I just
Really?
man, I love to. What? I would go crazy over 2 Chainz, but other than that, like I've never been a super like mega fan of any artist like that.
Really?
It's more for me. It's more of the instrumentation because I was a band kid, so
Okay.
it's
What
more
was you
like
playing?
The flute.
Can we get a picture?
Actually, yes,
Yeah, so
somewhere.
we
I'll
gonna
find
put it
I'll
right
find
there
it.
somewhere.
I'm about to start learning again while y'all playing. 'Cause I was
Okay.
really a prodigy.
Yes.
I was really a prodigy.
Hot cross buns. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to
Y'all
get
not
signed
gonna
after
play
that.
with me, okay?
Okay, my
Y'all
man.
not gonna play with me, okay? But
We're not gonna play the flute either.
Niggas in with the recorder going crazy.
for real, that's what got me started. They was like, you know what? You did so good at that. Here, turn it sideways.
Yes.
Okay, for real. No, but seriously, I was a band kid, so like for me, and my dad played drums my whole life, so like instrumentation is like a really big thing for me in music. Most of the time, I could tell you every instrument, at like every note, every chord before I know the lyrics. And so that's what draws me into music, and so that's why I really love like R&B so much because they can do so much with instruments, vocally and stuff like that. So for me, I'm more so interested in the R&B sector of things and what that's gonna look like.
Okay.
I feel like rap, I don't know, rap just all sounds the same
I feel
to me,
you.
honestly.
That's why you gotta go back and listen to the old rap.
I'm like, that's 2 Chainz, okay?
Okay.
Raw,
Chainz in the
Raw, if you love instrumentals,
Well, his instrumentals are good.
Ross-
Okay, yeah, his instrumentals are good.
Ross
I'm not
can make
as
you
a
think he
rapper
wrote
though.
millions.
I'm not like
Right.
Yeah, Ross.
Oh,
oh for sure. I love Russ as a businessman.
Yes.
And that's the other thing too. Now I think I would do more. I could get into rap more if it's from people like that are actually doing something with their careers and stuff like that. Now I feel like I like this transition of rappers like learning about cryptocurrency, NFTs, like real estate, all types of stuff like that. Even if it's not solely in their music or whatever,
Yes.
but like they turn around on the flip side, like
Yes.
this is what y'all hear, but this is
I
what
like
I'm doing
that
with
too.
it. I like that because it like, and what was I watching?
I think about.
I was watching some documentary. It was like the evolution of hip hop or something like that, and they were basically saying that with the right structure, any type, they were like, hip hop was created from, like the struggle, and a lot of them sold drugs and all that stuff like that. They were like, if they could spend all their time doing that, quote unquote, successfully get through it. You take that mindset and restructure it, a lot of them become successful, like,
Exactly.
clean business.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a fact.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, really, like, drug dealers, if you give them the proper resources, like, they are some of the most intelligent people out here.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are not blessed with those resources. You got, other people got
Yes.
to start. So like, when they get them, you can see they're not just what you box them in to be. So it's definitely an awesome thing. So yeah, well, we're gonna let you finish to your double burger.
I know. It's probably about the end
On
of
the,
the road for me.
it's okay.
We
We
want these
belong
bites.
to. I'm okay. I'm working on the 6-pack 2022.
Me too. January, what's it? Oh, I'm gonna start next week. Start my low carb diet.
Carb
Lose
diet.
about 20 pounds.
Okay.
I keep saying, I was up till 3 a.m. like, yeah, I'm gonna keep writing. I'm gonna go back keto, plant based, and then somebody gonna have a new bacon loaded garlic custard next
You gotta
week,
say
and I
no.
got it.
What we just say?
Dripping with grease.
What we doing? What's magic number 0, right?
Oh, Jesus.
It's all about discipline.
What I lack.
Well,
Discipline. So control.
we're gonna get it right. But we're gonna go ahead and move forward to our last subject,
Y'all know what time it is.
which is detention. All right, y'all. So, into our favorite subject, which is attention. As y'all know, last time, it's been a little while since we did it. Mr. West was in detention.
Mr. West.
Mr. West. Mr. West!
Wake up, Mr. West! Mr.
Touch this guy. No, I won't touch this guy. It
Oh, that
was,
one.
I heard him say. Wake up, Mr. West. Okay.
I'm screaming.
I know, I'm sorry. I had to. Okay. Before I get this detention on me. Okay, Mr. West, we're trying really not to keep in this, man. You know what I'm saying? He just got done doing his thing with Drake. He disrespected my boy Big Sean. And I think Big Sean did a good job of defending himself when he won the Dream Champs. But again, detention goes to Mr. It's not even Mr. West anymore. It's Ye.
Yay.
His name is not even Kanye West.
It's Oscar.
So,
my gosh.
yeah.
Oh my
After
gosh.
what we told y'all, his name is Oscar. Because we found Ye dressed up as Oscar or as a bush outside of Kim Kardashian's house.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
He
gosh.
was hiding in the bushes.
Kanye.
That is
That's-
not Oscar.
Let's get a picture of Oscar up just so y'all know what we're talking about.
So
No.
I know the divorce, probably gonna happen.
Well, we've been waiting a long time.
Yeah.
So, normally I'm here to hold and defend Kim. But what are we doing?
Yeah, what we doing?
What are we doing? We can't say it's for the kids because y'all ain't never lived together.
Okay.
So,
And none of this is good for the kids.
not at all. You can't tell me. They probably forgot at this point. Like, they just ready to go to Wyoming one more time. That's all they want.
Because, man, but the thing is, it's like, this is premeditated.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, yeah. You got a whole costume,
And
sir.
bought the tree.
I'm gonna buy the costume, put it on. I know there's cameras. They gonna see me. I know they gonna
First
see.
of all, they have security guards on ground.
Yes.
So who?
Yes, they know all this stuff. It is.
You know what? Kanye probably the type. He don't probably do nothing in alias either. He probably be straight up Ye,
Oh yes,
Kanye,
yes,
Yeezy, all
yes.
the time.
Oh yeah,
And
oh yeah.
one thing is he's crouched, but he's in open air.
Like
space.
even next to the bush.
And,
Like,
yeah. He says he's crouching open space.
Like, it's open space.
yes.
Crouching's not
Hey,
gonna
I'm
win.
moving.
Lord.
I'm moving bush.
I don't know if y'all-
it's
in
like he's a
Fortnite,
smart man. Then he does something like this. And you be like,
Okay.
it's a couple of
Yeah.
cells just floating
It's
around in there.
In Fortnite, it was like this little power up you can get where you like could disguise yourself as a bush.
I remember.
But what's the point? Like, but people like being like in like a driveway,
Yeah, like
and, then, and then crouch as in a bush. Like,
yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Ain't no bushes there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Come on, Ye.
he's doing it for entertainment. Like, remember in grade school when like if you flip your car, you gotta flip your car if you was acting up. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like this man done flip this car. He red now.
He
like,
got about
he
30
did
cars.
30.
He definitely got kicked out of class.
Yeah. Oh my
He
god.
ain't never been on the starboard.
So yeah. So.
That-
No. Oh no. Oh
That's
no.
terrible.
You know what? That is crazy. I never put for a star. A star, But you know what? It's Marquise because she
I
came
know.
on today.
Yeah, dog.
Everybody shout Marquise. Marquise.
I was up here trying to think. I'm like, who can be the star?
Yeah. Unless we can think of something.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll give it to Marquise today. Marquise, we're happy that you joined. Be happy for everything you got in the future. Coming up. Everything you got coming up. We excited. We got a lot of people we got ready for 2022.
Yes.
So y'all stay tuned. We happy y'all been with us this whole time. And yeah, just be ready. So.
Yes.
That's
Especially
only like
lit.
one detention, right? How many detentions you got now?
Oh, I mean, you want us
I
to?
mean,
Do you want to go
You the
wrong?
only one?
Or do you want to do all of them?
Man, I'm throwing the Nets in there, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot.
The
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nets.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know how familiar you are with, but you know Kyrie Irving is, right?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
you know he wasn't trying to be vaccinated, right?
Oh yeah.
He's still unvaccinated, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. The Nets at the beginning of the season were standing firm and said, "We're not gonna have no part-time player. You either get vaccinated or you don't play."
And explain why they had to be a part-time player.
Why they have to be so? Some states like New York, mainly New York, really,
Yeah.
and Canada, are not allowing unvaccinated players to play
In the state.
in this state. And so,
If you represent that state.
if you represent exactly, and so Kyrie Irving being a Brooklyn Net means he can't play in any home games, and he wouldn't be able to play against the Toronto Raptors. There are 82 games in the NBA season, 41 of which are at home. So he's already out of 41 games. And they're in the same division as the Toronto Raptors. So that's 2 more games that he would be able to play because they're gonna go to Toronto twice and play Toronto twice in Brooklyn. So that's already 43 games that he would have been out of.
Yeah. Real quick, I think he's gonna play in Toronto because there's other unvaccinated players which we don't talk about enough. There's other unvaccinated players in the NBA, but like they can play in New York and Toronto. Like, we never heard them say that they couldn't play. I think it's like so if you are registered like work, so
he'll be able to play in Toronto maybe.
Yes.
Still, I'm just thinking like
that's still 41 games.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
I'm just like y'all
at
back
that
on
point,
y'all.
shoot me up.
Yeah. Okay.
At that
Sleep
point,
And it's
shoot
all
up,
just
take the
winning.
arm off.
It's just like if you're gonna stand on it, just stand on it. And if you want to say, hey, when is more important, say that because that's what it is. When is more important because they want Kyrie because they know right now, even though the Nets are playing well, they're not winning the ring. They're not because James Harden's going to disappear around April, just like he always does.
Yeah, see, he got to play off the pressure.
That would work if the playoffs were in January.
But remember, we just talked about this
You can
for
last
other
till
seasons
December.
too. There's for other seasons too.
Oh
Fall,
my
so.
God.
Killing in the regular season.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. Be
Sorry, James, you ain't getting away with that
be understanding of what he's going through.
So what? Okay, so back up. What are you doing? He's playing or he's
So
not
they're
playing?
about to like let him start playing again. He is eligible to play January.
Oh,
6th.
so you're saying the team should say like it's more important for us to win. Then.
The team should say it's more important. The safety is more important, and stand on their word of saying we're not gonna have a part-time player. And like the safety is one thing, and also they didn't want Kyrie to be able to essentially choose when he plays, when he doesn't play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't ever want you to have a choice.
And so
You gotta be the man's choice.
I'm just like y'all could have stood on y'all word a little harder. But
nah, that money back, but they about to lose.
yeah, so
That's sad.
and he can't play against the Knicks either.
That's what I say. Yeah, he can't play.
play
Yeah,
against
it
the
may.
Knicks.
Oh yeah, he can't play
That's
against the
who I
Knicks.
meant to say.
That's who he can't play
He
against.
can't play against the Knicks because the Knicks are in the
Yeah, but he might be able to play against.
Yeah, New York
Toronto.
ain't playing. I went to New York in October, and when I'm telling you, I prayed every day it did not snow there. Oh my gosh. 'Cause I was like, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna be sitting in the room looking at each other.
This October.
Masked up.
Mm-hmm.
Masked up in New York too.
Yeah, but luckily everything in New York, because it's already so big, is outside anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah,
But New York's very tight though. Yeah, so like,
Very
you just gotta.
it is.
So it's scary. But I guess that's why they gotta enforce these things. But yeah.
That's
Actually,
why I'm throwing him in the-
yeah. My bad for not getting your attention. I almost forgot that one, but yeah.
Oh, we got one more.
Ooh, we got another.
You're not gonna put your boy in detention? Our boy?
Ooh.
For not giving us any music?
Oh, you know.
We don't have to.
I wouldn't.
We don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to.
But I would say I'll put him and me in there for that because I was so sure he was gonna drop in November, Kendrick Lamar, and he ain't dropped. I just feel like you had to tease us with all that website. You had to make me going through Safari browser, turn my Wi-Fi on, to just say my last album. You still ain't gave me no album.
Kendrick is cool, okay?
Yes.
Kendrick about to do something like Rihanna.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna come out with something totally just left field, and they ain't gonna never put out no album ever again.
I loved everything about that last part.
Shout out to Rihanna,
Shout-
but yeah.
Never mind.
And it's so funny because I see more clips of him now than when he was like actually out doing
Yes.
music. Like he just be in the background and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is he doing?
I mean, it's surprising you even find him. Yeah. He got a wife and kids, so he got things.
I didn't know he was married.
That's funny, y'all both didn't know.
I did not know he was
Good for
married.
Kendrick.
Yeah, so he's taking care of grown man business.
For real.
But
And these streets is ghetto. I wouldn't be out here either. For what?
real.
He gonna put out an NFT, get him back up, and he gonna be cool.
he put out. I would be
Honestly,
surprised.
the music is so weird. His music would be a very, very lucrative
NFT for sure. For sure. It's definitely gonna be.
Kendrick, if you're watching this, which I know you are.
Please don't make an NFT.
No, please put the music out.
Please put it out. Release it.
Of all things, he said you get one thing to tell Kendrick. Put the music out. No, can you not put an NFT on? Hey,
Hey,
Because we're going to get one or the other, bro.
One or the other.
one or the other.
Who you think gonna be the first rapper to put out an NFT album? I think Jay-Z. If he don't already got one.
Jay-Z and Drake just put out an album, so it's gonna take him some time. I could see, he putting out something.
I feel like that's too much. I feel like that doesn't give him enough gratification.
I gotta make sure he even got out of that costume.
Oh my gosh.
And then we'll talk about.
Oh my gosh.
What's better.
He said take the costume off.
Let's
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see in 2022. So, but like we said, thank y'all for for watching this video.
Yes, thank you for rocking with us.
Thank you for rocking with us.
We hope you had happy holidays. A
Happy
wonderful
New Year. And let me say this. 2022 is going to be a good year. COVID,
Amen.
no COVID. You know, this is going to be a good year. We're going to claim and profess that right now.
Yes.
Okay? We are coming out of the slums and the shadows.
Yep.
Okay? And we're going to make 2022 a good year no matter what.
Period,
Okay?
period.
So we're going to wipe out all the negativity. Everybody, I can't wait. This time next year, I better have a praise report from every single person. Okay? Everybody's going to be up. So I'm excited. And we all going to be blessed.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all again, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Peace.